Welcome back to Intuitive Tea Gemini. This is going to be the updated Sagittarius, masculine and feminine, general, whatever's going on at this current moment. Read for sun, moon, and rising signs. It's going to be for Sagittarius, masculine and feminine. Okay, right off gate, you receive the Five of Wands upright. This is referring to negativity and conflict. It's representing you being in the white cloth and then those you have to defend yourself from around in the black cloth. It's basically saying you have to defend yourself or defend your point of view, defend, I feel like, your goals and your visions to those around you. This could be family members, this could be close friends. It's showing a back and forth continuous cycle of this. So it's saying this is not a first time, a one-time thing. This has happened multiple times. It's like they're giving you their opinions. You're receiving opinions from all directions, opposing directions, but you're not being heard out. It's like, I want you to hear what I think. I want you to hear what I have to say. But the other way around, I don't value your opinion the same. But you did receive the death card afterwards. So what I feel like this is saying is that you've actually put an end to this. Like, you're no longer allowing these individuals to comment on your life or comment on your vision or where you're going with it, what you're trying to do. It's like you're just remaining positive. Things are going to work in your favor. I don't feel like you are neglecting their opinions, but it's more so like, it's my life and I have free will in it. So it's like, I value your opinion, but I'm not going to allow you to live my life for me. You have your own life. So it's like basically crossing the line, setting boundaries more so with these individuals is what it's speaking on and referring to. This death card being upright. This death card being upright is saying you're letting in transformations and transitions. You're moving forward. Like I say, endings are merely just new beginnings. So it's saying this is a positive. When you get this card, it's a positive sign. Unless it's, speaking on someone's passing. But it's not, if it's not referring to a passing, it's referring to transitions. And it's also saying you shouldn't mourn the losses, like whatever's coming to an end. Like I said, it's the conflict, it's the disagreements. That's why they don't want you to mourn it, because it's really going to work out in your favor. And then to see the sun in the back, it's rising. So it's saying even though endings are going to happen, endings are going to come in these situations you're dealing with, the sun is going to come back up. So it's saying new beginnings are going to come after that. Page of Wands reversed. This is saying that branching out on your own, you are going to have to know what it is you need to know before you start this. So if it's a venture and they were telling you to wait, or if it's a venture and they were giving you opinions about how you shouldn't do it, etc. This is literally saying you can move forward, but you need to make sure you have all the information necessary to take advantage of this opportunity, so that you can make sure it's going to work out in your favor. The Page of Wands is also speaking of someone who's procrastinating as far as the new beginnings are concerned. It's like, you know what you want in life, you know what you want to become, you know what, type of reality you want to have, but it's saying you're not really as 100% focusing into this as you should be. Sagittarius, feminine and masculine energies. 30 insight, please, and thank you. You received like the reality check card. I'm not going to put that in your spread, but that's what you received. Usually when I get this, I look at it as you need to remember your worth and your value. Make sure your self-esteem is high, your confidence is high when you receive that card. So it's saying if that's what's holding you back, the fact that you don't think you can do it on your own, it's saying they want you to get rid of that mindset. Because you really can. They wouldn't tell you to separate or distance yourself from it if they didn't believe you could do it on your own. Alright, Two of Cups upright. This is speaking on not only new relationships, but new connections, new friendships, etc. To have this upright, that's a positive sign. Because it's saying something new, like I said before, about replacing something new is coming to you. And like I said, it's going to be in the form of mentorship. It's going to be in the form of new friendships, new relationships. Page of Wands being reversed. Okay, yeah. It's like you want something new, but you're turning away from it. You're fearing it. It's like you're not wanting to let go of the past where the conflict is, because you're afraid of what you're going to receive here. Also, their opinions, it's like you're hesitant on if you should allow this person in, if you should turn around and actually accept and give back to that individual, because you know you're going to have to hear something in this connection, I feel like. Or there's going to be disagreements about this. Listen. Ten of Swords reversed. This is saying that you're starting to cope with situations. You're starting to cope with those endings. You're starting to cope with what you're actually going to have to do. To have the Ten of Swords card up like this is saying everything's going to be fine. But you're somewhat stressing, but they're letting you know, hey, you don't have to stress. To have this is saying like you're coming to terms with what actually happened and what you need to do moving forward. So for some of you, Sagittarius, feminine, masculine energies, this conflict and everything surrounding it was involving love or involving that friendship. Page of Swords is saying you need to move forward. Basically organizing your thoughts. I feel like that's what you're in the process of. Like after all of this, you're piecing yourself together at this time. You needed some time alone to see what it is you wanted to do. You feel like you've been through a lot, not only with these individuals who have something to say about your relationship and connections, but you've also been through a lot with this person. I feel like you've been torn back and forth, torn back and forth, Sagittarius, feminine, masculine energies, between if you should follow what they think you should do, like how they feel, or if you should follow through with how you feel. At the end of the day, it is saying it is your, these are your family ships and these are your relationships. So it's really, they want you to go based off your intuition. That's what your angels want you to do, because your angels are going to let you know if you need to stay with this person or separate. Sometimes people disagreeing with your love has more so to do with them, I feel like to say. It could be something like, some of them, now sometimes it's coming from a genuine place, like if they feel like you're going to be hurt or you have been hurt, then they're going to speak up about it. But some of them, it could be coming from a place of like envy or a place of jealousy, a place of, you know, them being hurt in the past, so they're trying to protect you from something you don't need to be protected from. So it's basically just saying consider, especially just saying consider how you feel, consider how they feel. Don't base your decisions off how they feel, what they say, but just consider it. Because like I said, a lot of this is coming from your family members, so and they really just want the best for you. I don't feel like it's coming from a controlling, malicious place. It's coming from a I don't want to see you hurt type of energy. You receive appreciation upright. That's speaking on gratitude for what you currently have as you wait for more. This is speaking on abundance. This is speaking on, like I say, your new beginnings that's coming to you. She's basically just appreciating the roses and everything that's surrounding her. So it's saying take more time to just sit and be thankful and grateful for what you have, Sagittarius, because that's also going to usher in more. Door to personal healing and happiness. Yes, literally saying those endings are going to lead you to where you want to be. So release those relationships, release those connections, anything that's bringing negativity to you, hindering or holding you back, more than likely it needs to be detached from, because that's not a positive connection, that's not a positive soul tie. Literally saying the doors to your personal healing and happiness have opened up. And it's also saying the more you are appreciative of what you currently have and you keep showing that gratitude, that's going to open these doors. So it's saying for some of you, you're too worried and concerned about what's coming next, what you're about to receive or what you're trying to receive, that you're overlooking. It's saying what you currently have now. Let's see. Yeah. Sagittarius, masculine, feminine energy. Literally, let me do these like this. You received appreciation, right? So it's saying being grateful for what you currently have, taking the time to, you know, smell the roses, as you were saying. Take a step back, being reversed. This is saying that you need to move forward, like action needs to happen. Also, it's saying take a step back, as in like appreciating what you have, but putting action in. Basically, just don't be impatient. And keep positive thoughts around this. Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, this goal. You receive doors to personal healing and happiness. You also receive doves, so it's saying peace is coming to you once these doors open. Like I said, abundance, all sorts of blessings are going to pour in. Blessings in abundance came out upright. That's speaking on like financial abundance, prosperity, new opportunities, new relationships, new connections. So that's why they're telling you not to hold on to what has expired, because you're going to end up literally missing out, I guess, walking past this door to personal healing and happiness, not receiving those blessings in abundance. It's going to be up to you at this time. Sagittarius, feminine, masculine energies, if you're ready to accept something new. But it is saying you're going to have to be willing to let go of everything else that's holding you back from that. You have to release some things to receive some things. Hold your vision. Fixed moon came out reversed. Yeah, it's saying you're doubting something. I feel like you're doubting your choices, but it's saying you shouldn't. If you're following your intuition, there's no reason for you to doubt your choices, whether it's with this relationship, that connection, your visions, your goals, whatever. Trust how you feel within. Your heart's going to tell you which choice you should make. Don't let your past hold you back is literally what you received. So for some of you, it's saying X could be popping up around this time and it's retrograde. Also speaking on like, don't let your past hold you back as in experiences. The death card, like I said before. I feel like it's saying, yeah, move forward with those new beginnings because you're doing a good job. What's going on with Sagittarius, feminine, masculine energies? Sagittarius, feminine and masculine. And then literally, I'm about to show y'all what I just pulled for y'all. We legit just went over this. It says they want you to listen to your intuition. So if you have been making decisions not based on what your intuition has been telling you, then more than likely that's why you're in this situation you're in. And more than likely that's why you're stressing and taking it as hard as you are, because you're not following what your angels are telling you to do. The guidance you receive from within, like those gut feelings that people speak on, that's coming from your angels. That's clarity and insight from them. Like they're telling you what steps you need to take. If there's something you continuously think about doing, it's because they're telling you to do it. If it's something you're continuously thinking about not doing, that's the same thing. It's like if you follow your intuition, you're going to walk into your blessings. Things are going to be easier for you because you really are receiving guidance. And it's very important to trust your intuition and listen to what they're saying, because the thing about it, our angels and spiritual guides can see years and years from now. Like, we can only see so far into our future. They can see the rest of our life. Like, they know what's going to happen. They know what you do need to do and what you don't need to do. So going against your intuition, more than likely it's going to hurt you or cause you to miss out on opportunities that will be available to you. But I do thank you for allowing me to read you, Sagittarius, feminine, masculine energies, sun, moon, and rising. And if you would like to book a full divination, it'll be in my link below.